The good man? Clifford Sharp rode into town like plenty of others had. Dust on his boots, sun on his neck, hope in his heart. He wasn't running from anything. He was running toward something. Work, a home, maybe even a woman to share it all with. The town was called Ridgeway, nestled just far enough off the main road to be missed on most maps. It looked quiet, friendly, promising. And Cliff was young enough to still believe in all three. He stopped in for a drink. Just one. Maybe a wash, a bite to eat. The saloon was warm. The bartender smiled big, said, "New face. First drinks on the house." A man 2 stools down stood and offered his seat. The rest of the patrons nodded. Friendly, polite. Cliff didn't notice the stain at the far end of the bar. Dark, soaked into the wood. He never asked why that stool sat empty. The sheriff introduced himself as Slate. Big man. Thick knuckles. Thick belt. Thick stench of whiskey by noon. Not what you'd expect from the law, but folks respected him. Cliff figured it was a rougher kind of town. Not all places were like back east. They talked him into staying. Said there was work. Wood to chop, fences to mend, meals to trade for. The blacksmith said there was a spare bunk. The widow down the lane said he reminded her of her son. It felt like fate. It felt like welcome. He smiled. Thanked them. Said he'd stay through the weekend. The sun was just dipping when Sheriff Slate clapped him on the back. "You ought to come see the show, boy. Whole town'll be there. Girls put it on. Knockout." Cliff shrugged. "Sure. Why not?" They walked past the general store. An old poster flapped in the wind, faded from the sun. Wanted. Edwin Slate. Murder. Robbery, armed and dangerous. Cliff glanced at it. Didn't read it. Didn't think to. The saloon was full, lit up bright like a stage. Every face was already turned toward him. Cliff stepped in. The door shut behind him. Locked. He heard it. Didn't say anything. Didn't want to be rude. The slaps on his back were harder now. Jokes sharper. Laughter colder. The show was a single chair, centered on a patch of blackened floor. No stage. No girls. Just a place where something awful had happened. Over and over again. Someone reached into his pockets, took his coins, his knife, his folded-up letter to his sister. Then came the hands. Not friendly this time. They grabbed him by the arms and slammed him into the chair. Held him down. The crowd didn't cheer. They didn't need to. The sheriff parted the people like a curtain. Slow steps, a long shadow, a bowie knife in his hand. Cliff finally understood, but there wasn't time to ask why. There never is. Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment and let me know what you think or would like to hear. Thanks.